Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for February 22nd, 2012. It's, of course, Ash Wednesday for those of you that are celebrating and the beginning of Lent. And for the start of Lent and for the festivities with Ash Wednesday, it looks like it's going to be a really pleasant day with temperatures already rising into the upper 30s to mid to upper 40s throughout the northern mid-Atlantic as of 8:57 a.m., almost 9 a.m., which is pretty much where we should be for highs this time of year. We're going to be moving into a very warm stretch of weather over the next few days, with temperatures rising into the mid 50s to even possibly even a few mid 60s for highs in the Delaware River Valley moving forward over the next few days. When we take a look at the latest infrared satellite picture, you could see this frontal boundary right here. Basically what we have here is a Pacific air mass that's invading much of the eastern United States, and the result of that invading Pacific air mass is this stationary front right here that is running against a polar air mass that is situated over portions of the Canadian Maritimes. So it basically has stalled out, and as a result you can see this Pacific air mass building into much of the eastern United States, and these disturbances associated with that air mass moving through the plains and heading towards the northern mid-Atlantic. Now, these disturbances are not going to produce much in the way of rainfall, but where they do produce rainfall, expect a few isolated to widely scattered showers this afternoon on through Thursday. For the most part, though, most locations will remain dry with temperatures well above normal. I'm expecting mid to upper 50s throughout much of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area today. And then by tomorrow and Thursday, or should I say Thursday and Friday, temperatures will rise into the lower to mid 60s in many locations in the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. So another preview of spring and no threat for winter weather. When we take a look at the latest model guidance, you can see, I'm going to shift this right here, this evening, that we continue to have this progressive pattern here. Yes, there's a trough in the east, but we have another disturbance already moving in from the Pacific, another disturbance along the west coast. This disturbance is being cut off over Mexico, so it won't have much of an impact for the northern mid-Atlantic. And you can see that we just continue to have disturbance after disturbance moving through the basically North America, and our polar vortex is now well to the north over portions of northern Canada, and that's where the majority of our cold air is going to be locked in. And also you can see there really isn't much in the way of moisture with these disturbances, at most producing a few isolated to widely scattered showers. So as we move forward into tomorrow evening, you can see we have another disturbance on the way. We have very warm air building into the northern mid-Atlantic. I expect a little bit more cloud cover because of the thermal gradient that is setting up over the northern mid-Atlantic. So as a result, look for scattered to variable cloud cover, and again, isolated shot of a shower. But temperatures are going to be very warm, ranging from the mid 50s to lower 60s throughout the New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan area. A few mid 60s in the warmer spots of the Delaware River Valley, talking about Camden, for example. For the most part, though, most locations will be around 60 degrees. As we move into Friday, we have a stronger cold front that's going to move through. You see we have a little bit stronger disturbance associated with the polar jet stream here. Now this cold front is going to move through with widespread scattered showers on Friday evening, and these showers are going to be capable of producing some heavier downpours. I would not be surprised if we see a thunderstorm or two, isolated in nature, but there's clearly going to be potential for a thunderstorm as we have a strong jet streak developing over Pennsylvania by Friday evening. So on Friday afternoon, look for temperatures to soar into the lower to mid 60s for many locations in the region. And then the cold front will move through in the evening with some widespread showers and an isolated thunderstorm here and there. I don't expect any severe weather at this time, but something to keep an eye on depending on how warm we get. And then for the weekend, polar high pressure will briefly take control with temperatures falling back to near normal levels in the upper 30s to mid 40s. Basically where we are right now for morning temperatures is what we can expect for highs this weekend, but that's pretty much where we should be near normal. But look at our 500 millibar pattern. Remains progressive. We have an upper level low here that transports that cold air, but it's already lifting north into the Canadian Maritimes. And as a result, any low pressure system that develops in the plains tracks towards the Great Lakes. And that lifting north of that cold front is going to lead to an invasion of warm air once again. So look for Tuesday to be rather warm ahead of another cold front that will move through on Wednesday with scattered showers. So Tuesday afternoon should be a rather warm afternoon, and then Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, another cold front moves through. But that cold air mass behind this cold front will not last long, because look what we have. We have another Pacific disturbance on the way, invading the west coast. That means we continue with this progressive pattern, so this cold air comes in maybe for a day or two, and then we warm right back up to above normal temperatures once again. So it looks like the end of February and the start of March is going to come in like a lamb, and, shall I point out, rather warm. No threat whatsoever for any winter storms. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. This is NYNJPA Weather. You can follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and NYNJPA Weather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a great day. Stay safe out there.